Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Sagittarius, April 12, 2025. You can feel motivated to bring more feelings of comfort and security into your life today. You can be quite motivated to accomplish things on your own, but obligations to or from others may pull you out of the comfortable groove in spots today. You could clash with someone on a matter of principles, as differences in values are especially apparent now. As the day advances, there's a lot of positive energy generated in your inner world or behind the scenes. The determination to put something behind you or clear the decks for new beginnings can be in focus. There might also be a need to pay more attention to financial matters. Today favors active introspection. Your desire for connection has been powerful suddenly. As sweet Venus, our goddess planet of relationships and attraction, dances through your solar house of intimacy and sexuality, you've been feeling the heat to cuddle up close and bring on the sexy times. Remember, though, that she is in a retrograde phase, which could bring up issues of what you give and receive in partnerships. You or your spouse could use this energy to rehash where you stand and find a better way of empowering one another. Just don't make any major decisions until after April 12th, when our lesser benefic awakens. Everything will begin working out. Around April 4th, you may have received word that your financial plans and investments were not on track. Something could have happened that may have set your finances back. Although this was stressful, you may begin to see your luck turn around today. You might know what to do to regain your financial power once Mercury in Pisces conjuncts the North Node in Pisces and opposes the South Node in Virgo. Someone could give you fantastic advice, or you may discover information that will help you adjust your financial expectations. Today's planetary alignment is a wonderful transit for you because it invites you to look at duality. This time it's about how your emotional life is interwoven with your active exterior life. Do you allow yourself enough release through regular yoga or running? Do you give yourself enough nourishment through a healthy, balanced diet? Do you give yourself enough relaxation time and rest? These are practically all the tools you need for a happy relationship with yourself. A strong sense of leadership ability may be present for you on this day. Because of your natural flair in social settings, this might be a strong quality for you, anyhow. However, whether you recognize the potential in this and act on it is another story. The very same skills that see you as the center of attention in a circle of friends can be redirected toward guiding groups of people in other endeavors. Explore the possibilities. With Mars returning to Leo next week to pick up from where he left off when he retrograded back out in the new year, holding on to the intuitive edge the moon left you with when it left yesterday is a lot more important. While an ordinary monthly visit and something that has left you with your instincts sharp, emotionally and intuitively engaged and aware and with a download of information and insight to unpack, with a greater need this time to tease this out. Especially as your subconscious was able to download more information than you were able to process at the time. The moon's departure from Leo yesterday will have seen any pressure this may have put on your relationships drop back, while at the same time leaving you with a better sense of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you. With Mars set to do the same when he returns next week, it is also important to pay attention, while the moon's return to your communication sector today can give anything this may have flushed out a voice. Sagittarius, your spirit is reaching for something more. Your quote of the day: the world expands when you do. Your color of the day is horizon blue, open and adventurous. Lucky numbers: 3, 6, 19. You may feel a calling to explore a new idea, place, or belief. Inspiration is knocking. Answer it, even if it's inconvenient. A fresh perspective may come through someone unexpected. Your honesty today is the most freeing gift. Our eyes in the sky. Let's take a moment to settle in and breathe into the energy of April 13, 2025. This reading isn't about predicting the future in some distant or detached way. It's about tuning into the rhythm of your present, helping you feel a little more aligned with your inner truth, and reminding you that your journey is unfolding with purpose, even when things feel unclear. Wherever you're joining from today, whether it's morning coffee, a quiet walk, or a moment stolen between tasks. This is your space to pause and connect. The first card that steps forward is the Six of Swords, and there's such a gentle kind of wisdom in this card. It speaks to transitions, not necessarily dramatic ones, but the slow and steady movement from one emotional shore to another. You may be in the midst of leaving something behind, whether physically, mentally, or emotionally. It could be a mindset that no longer fits, a chapter that's naturally closing, or even a relationship dynamic you're redefining. This card honors the courage it takes to move forward even when you're not sure what's next. It reminds you that healing doesn't always look like fireworks. Sometimes, it's as quiet as making peace with the past and choosing to carry only what's necessary. If you've been sensing a shift within, even a subtle one, the Six of Swords is a sign that you're moving in the right direction toward calmer waters, more aligned connections, and greater clarity. Next, we have the Queen of Cups. This energy is nurturing, intuitive, and deeply compassionate. Today, you may feel especially connected to your emotional world or to the people around you who need a little extra understanding. The Queen of Cups invites you to lead with your heart, but not to the point of self-sacrifice. Her strength is in her empathy, her ability to hold space without losing herself in other people's waves. Maybe you've been someone else's anchor lately, or maybe you've needed one and haven't known how to ask. Let this card remind you that emotional depth is a gift, and when you honor it your own and others, you create space for healing and connection. This might be a beautiful time to journal, reach out to a friend, or even just sit in quiet reflection. Your sensitivity is not a burden, it's your superpower. The third card we're working with is the Eight of Pentacles. I love this card because it celebrates effort, the kind you've been quietly putting in, maybe without even realizing it. This is the card of craftsmanship, dedication, and progress over perfection. Whether you've been working on yourself, your relationships, your goals, or your actual work, this card affirms that what you're doing matters. You're building something lasting, something meaningful, and even if you're not seeing results just yet, they are coming. Think of this like tending a garden. You water, you weed, you wait, and eventually, something blooms. Keep going. Every small step counts, even when no one else sees it. Especially then. And now, the Knight of Wands comes blazing in with a burst of bold, passionate energy. If you've been feeling stuck or unsure, this card might be your permission slip to shake things up. It's a call to reconnect with your enthusiasm, to take a leap, to act on something that excites you even if it's a little impulsive or imperfect. When was the last time you followed a spark just because it felt good? The Knight of Wands doesn't wait for conditions to be perfect, he moves with courage and curiosity. Maybe today's the day to start that creative project, book that weekend trip, or finally, speak your truth. Let yourself feel lit up by life again. Our final card for today is the Ten of Cups, and what a beautiful note to end on. This card is all about emotional fulfillment, deep gratitude, and the kind of joy that comes from knowing you're aligned with what really matters. It's not about having everything look perfect on the outside, it's about inner peace, loving connections, and a sense of wholeness that comes from within. If you're already feeling this today, soak it in. If not, let this card be a gentle reminder that this kind of happiness is possible and within reach. Sometimes we forget how much beauty surrounds us in the everyday, the way the sun comes through the window, the sound of someone laughing, the stillness of early morning. The Ten of Cups nudges you to notice it, to be present for it, to claim it, in whatever way it shows up. Together, these cards, the Six of Swords, Queen of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and Ten of Cups, paint a picture of a day that asks for both softness and bravery. A day that holds space for your healing, your heart, your hard work, and your hope. You're allowed to move on. You're allowed to feel deeply. You're allowed to work toward what matters. You're allowed to be excited. And yes, you are absolutely allowed to be happy. So now I'd love to hear from you. What part of today's reading resonated with you most? Are you feeling the energy of transition? The call to reconnect with joy? Or maybe you're simply appreciating the reminder that your emotions are valid and your journey is sacred. Whatever came up for you, feel free to share in the comments. Your story might just help someone else feel seen too. Wherever you are today, may you feel grounded, encouraged, and reminded that you are exactly where you need to be.